Hi, Mr. Matthew. My name is Jing, student ID 21034996. In this video, I am going to present about my programming project. So let us start with a quick introduction. So in this project, I'm going to do a mastermind game. So the rule of this mastermind game is like this. The programmer randomly selected 4 colors from a list of possible color, and the user must guess the 4 colors correctly. And the programmer tell them how many colors they got right in the correct position and how many colors they got right but in the wrong position. And to improve the user experience, I have made a user interface to help to guide the user and enable interaction. And I also made an error handling which will make sure the user only enter the valid value. And the user only need to enter a single letter to represent each color. And the programming technique that is used in this program is at the below. So I will talk about them one by one. So let us start with the input and display data used in this game. So now you can see that the word in the bracket of the input function will be displayed to the user. And so here, please guess the first color here will be displayed to the user, and after that it will allow the user to enter something, and here the user will enter the color that they guess, and it will be stored in the variable. And here's another example that's used in my program. So now we talk about a list used in this game. So to make a list is very simple. We just need to add a square bracket, and the value in the square bracket will become the list, and that are separated by the comma. And the color variable is the list that stores the 4 colors that will be randomly generated. And we can also make an empty list by just putting the square bracket. And after that, we can add something to the empty list by using the append. So here, the random color generated is appended to the color list. So this is another example. And now we'll talk about random choice from a list used in this game. So firstly, we have to import random library to use the method in the random module. So after we have imported the random library, we can use the choice method in the random module, and the choice method will help us to randomly select one color from the color list. So now we talk about if statement and relational and logical operator used in the game. So the relational and logical operators will help to make a condition. So the condition here is to check whether the color guessed by the user is equal to the random color or not. And if it's true, then the statement will be executed. So if the above situation, the guess color is equal to the mastermind list, then the correct variable will +1. So here's another example. And now we talk about the loop in this game. So the while loop here is used for error handling and data validation. So remember that the while loop will end when the condition is matched. So if the user does not enter the correct value, then the while loop will check whether the user has entered the value or not. If there is not, then it will be continue looping because the while loop will only end when the condition is matched. So here's another example. And after that, we talk about the user-defined function in this game. So to make a function, we will make a function header first. So the function header here is generating color bracket, and the statement inside the function is the function body. And this is a value returning function. And the function body here is helped to make a color list that contains 4 randomly generated colors. So when we call the function body will be executed and a random color list will be generated. So now I'm using my program to demonstrate the programming technique that I have talked about just now. So firstly, you can see the hi manual name is printed to the user. So this is the thing inside the input bracket. So after that, it will allow the user to enter something. So now we enter our name. And after that, the bring function will help to bring the name of the user to the screen. So this is because as we use the input function, the value entered by the user will be stored inside the username variable. And after that, it will ask the user want to play the game or not. So now we use the if statement to let the user make the decision. So you can see here, if the play is equal to yes, so which means if the user enter yes, then they will enter the game. While if the user enter the no, and they will print have a nice day. So what happens if the user enter other value besides yes or no? So let's check now. So I will enter a random value now. Okay, so we can see it will keep asking the user to only enter a valid word, which is yes or no. So this is an error handling process, and this is done by using the while loop. So because the while loop will only end when the condition is matched. So only when the condition is matched to yes or no, and the while loop will end. If there is not matched, then it will keep asking the user to enter yes or no. So now we enter yes to continue the game. So as you can see here, the rule of the mastermind game will bring to the user by using the bring function. And you can see here, the random color is generated here. It's generated by the function, and also we use the random choice import from the random library to randomly select the color from the color list. And remember that this will not show to the user during the real game, but for demonstration purpose, we just put it here. So now we will play the game. So now we'll get the first color, okay, second color, third color, and oh my god, I mistakenly enter L. So what happened here is the error handling process will also come in. So it's no need to worry. So it will ask the user enter again, which is R, B, Y, and G, selected one. So we enter Y here. As you can see here, it will tell the user how many colors they get correct but in wrong place and how many colors they get correct but and in the correct place. So it's 2, 1. So the user can based on this hint to guess the correct answer. So this is done by using the if statement. And the user, if the user does not get the answer correctly, then it will keep asking the user to guess the answer. This is done by using the while loop. So after that, what happens if we get the answer correctly? Okay, so it will tell the user, okay, you take 2 tries to get the correct answer. This is because when the four answer is correct, then the while loop will be ended and it will tell the user they get a correct answer. So here I also use a while loop to make sure that if the user want to play the game, they can continue to play the game. So if the user enter no here, then it will exit the while loop and it will print okay, has a nice day. So that's all about my presentation. Thank you.